Hi guys, Cameron here, and welcome back to another Fall of the Necromancer campaign video. This is a video series where I'm going through the campaign of the Fall of the Necromancer, uploading a video and almost a battle report style thing for every single scenario. This is scenario 9 out of, I think, 14, so we're almost there. Just a few more to play, and this one is the exploration of Guldur. So this is what our map is meant to look like, and we are going to go through this one. Please like, comment, subscribe, and all that sort of stuff at the end of the video. I would greatly appreciate it, and if you are enjoying this, please check out the playlist on the Fall of the Necromancer. It's a great book, and we've really enjoyed kind of going through the scenarios for it. But anyway, exploration of Guldur. So, the layout of the board. The board should represent the old fortress of Guldur, and it should be scattered with broken walls, crumbled stairways, and piles of rubble, creating a varied battlefield. In the centre of the southern board edge is the entrance of Guldur. On the board, there should be 6 statues placed as shown on the map. These are possible locations of the evidence Radagast is searching for and should be numbered 1 to 6. We used 25mm bases for these, had them laid out, had them numbered 1 to 6 by what is written on the book just there, as you can see, so we knew which ones were what. Starting positions. Good player deploys Radagast in base contact with the entrance of Guldur. The evil player does not deploy the Witch King initially, as he will appear in the game as it progresses. The good player automatically has priority each turn until the Witch King is revealed. So, it means the good player has all the time in the world to get magic powers off. And that'll come up later. Radagast must try to locate substantive evidence that something evil dwells within Guldur, retrieving it and then escaping from the fortress. The game continues until one player has completed their objective. The good player wins if Radagast can find the evidence and then escape from the board via the entrance of Guldur. The evil player wins if Radagast is slain. Again, the evil player has a very easy job. So, special rules for the scenario. Investigating statues. If Radagast ends his move in base contact with a statue, he may investigate it. Roll a dice, or a d6. On a 1 to 5, the statue has nothing in it, and nothing happens. On a 6, Radagast locates the evidence he needs, and this is a light object. Each statue can only be investigated once. The Witch King special rule. At the start of the game, the evil player secretly rolls a d6 and notes the result down, making sure the good player cannot see it. This is the statue the Witch King is hidden within. If Radagast attempts to investigate the statue that the Witch King is in, the evil player immediately places the Witch King in base contact with Radagast. From this point on, Radagast no longer needs to locate the evidence. The ghostly creature in front of him is proof enough. Instead, if Radagast slays the Witch King, he immediately gains possession of the evidence. If Radagast uncovers the evidence before the Witch King is revealed, the evil player may place the Witch King anywhere on the board within 3 inches of the statue, hidden inside but at least 1 inch from Radagast. The Witch King may then move as normal. In this scenario, the Witch King does not benefit from his Unholy Resurrection special rule. Instead, the Witch King is, if slain, the evil player may immediately place him with I've lost my place. Immediately place the Witch King in base contact with any statue, and at least 1 inch from Radagast. Any might or will previously spent remains spent. The Will of the Necromancer. Radagast suffers -1 to the making of casting rolls. Additionally, the Witch King of Angmar gains the resistance to magic special rule. Participants, and this is the last little bit here. Good, Radagast the Brown with Sebastian. Evil, the Witch King of Angmar, Nazgul of Guldur. I have both these models, One of them is completely finished, and that is the Witch King, and the other one is Radagast the Brown, which is completely painted apart from his base because I'm waiting on Generation Shift to release their new basing line, the Gloomy Forests or whatever it's called. I need a 25 mil so I can put Radagast and Sebastian on. I'm hoping that they release it soon. But yes, why don't we get into this scenario? It is not a particularly long bit of video that I've got because, well, you'll see. So let's have a look. So you can see here Radagast starting at the start with kind of nothing else on the board because it wasn't needed. And kind of as it continues on going, what I did was I casted Terrifying Aura on myself, so the Witch King now needs to take a courage test on 3 dice, and I channeled it, and he then discards the highest from that, which then was weird. So I charged all the way up to the back, rolled the dice, didn't get it, rolled the dice on the second one. If I remember correctly, I did get it, yeah, there you go. And the Witch King shows up, and he showed up on the third one. As you can see, it's marked down just there that that is the one that he was coming from. And at this point, I was able to escape. So the Witch King wasn't able to catch up with me because I was rolling, he failed his charge, and that then just meant that I could escape. We continued on, tried to do it, and I can't remember what it's called, Nature's Wrath isn't the right word, but I Nature's Wrath him, knocked him over, and then at that point he's prone, so he takes half movement and has to stand up, and Radagast just gets off the board. This doesn't matter about the courage test or heroic moves or anything like that. I got off the board because I'm winning priority and he's too far behind, and as you can see just there, I win. Very disappointing, very boring scenario. So we're like, right, something's gone wrong, let's re-rack it. We do the same. And there we go, actually he is there. Now, one thing I think I've just read there is that he should have been placed in base contact with him, but it just kind of is what it is. We then decided that we're going to do a heroic move, and that then didn't work, and then I got knocked on my arse. So I suppose the one thing that we have done wrong here is that we should have been fighting, but that also doesn't then explain why in my game it didn't work, and it just seems awfully strange and kind of, I want to say, a bad scenario in the nicest possible way. And I do mean this in the nicest possible way, but he just gets off the board and that's kind of it. There's nothing more that you can do because you lose priority and he's gone. Well, there we go. Very, very, very disappointing scenario. I've got to say it is probably the worst scenario and worst game that I've played out of the Fall of the Necromancer. I don't mean to be particularly critical of it, but I've kind of got to be. I understand that not all scenarios can be amazing, fantastic, and all singing, all dancing, but this was very, very bland. The evil player had nothing to do for the first half of the game, so with Radagast getting free will each turn, you just cast one will Terrifying Aura and might that sort of thing to channel it. And yeah, I know that that might not work every single time, but I got that turn 1 in my game, as did Matthew, my opponent. So it was a very kind of strange feeling. I understand that yes, the Witch King should have been put in base contact with this Radagast when I was playing the Witch King and he was found, but that one mistake didn't affect my game, and maybe it is just weird. We'll probably replay this one at the end of the campaign just to see what we did do wrong. We'll play it on the correct size, we'll do the scenario better and see what it is. So maybe it will turn out that it is an absolute banger of a scenario, but right now, worst scenario I've ever played in any game of any system, and yeah, nothing more than I can say about that. Extremely disappointing. Myself and my opponent Matthew, we felt the same. The staff that were in GW felt the same, as well did a couple of friends who were watching us play the game. They all felt the same. We all looked at it. We all couldn't see what we did wrong. And this was the review after my game. So who knows? If I have done something wrong, please put it in the comments below. Other than the fact that the Witch King, when I was playing him, should have come into base contact with Radagast at the start. I understand that that is one thing. Sure, we can fix that. That's not a problem. But in the first game, no idea. Honestly, no idea. As for campaign bonuses, Radagast managed to win both times there. So what does he get? So in... Oh, let me lift this book up actually so I can look at the camera a little bit while reading. In the Make Haste to Guldur scenario, if a Mirkwood spider hits Radagast with his webbing, roll a d6. On a roll of a natural 6, the shot misses and Radagast suffers no effects from being webbed. Now, that is not the next scenario, because the next scenario is Thrain the Broken. Now, this is then going to be Gandalf and Thrain, and if I remember correctly, there may well be no, there isn't. There's no campaign bonus for this mission, because the clearing of the nests, no, it's not the clearing of the nests, it's the Flight to the East. I struggled with Flight to East, which was 5th one, is the Capture of the Grey Wizard scenario. So there is no... Oh, there is 2 in the Capture of the Grey Wizard scenario special rules. Ooh, we're gonna have to see what that is, but we will see that at a later date. All I can say to you guys is thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. There is affiliate links in the description below for Element Games, Goblin Gaming, and Noble Knight Gaming in the US. Please use them. Any kickback from that does come directly to this channel. It is greatly appreciated when you guys do that. Honestly, I love it and I am so appreciative. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and bye-bye. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and use my affiliate links in the description below. Take care and bye-bye.